The Hand, Part 3. I call it the arrogant king. That's what I've heard from the great-haired fly. Once there lived a king who had a son. His son was very arrogant, and when the king died, his son became the king. He ordered his people to rejoice him and bring him everything they had as a gift. And people gave everything they had, and whoever didn't was executed. People had nothing left but empty dwellings, not even food for them. The king feasted in his palace, and his close friends feasted with him. They feasted for 40 days and 40 nights. When they left the palace, they saw that there was no more people alive, only dead bodies everywhere. All the people died from hunger, and the army ran away. Fear filled the hearts of those close to the king, and then ran away too, and he was left alone. He was walking among the dead bodies and breathed in the stench. And he was thinking, wondering who he was, a king or not a king. And then he saw a naked old man walking between the corpses. He followed him to find who he was, but as far as he got closer, as far the old man moved away. Even if he ran and the old man didn't run, still he couldn't catch up with him. Only once did the old man turn around without stopping. Then he took his best buffalo, sat on it, and went after the old man. But he couldn't catch up with him anyway. And he chased him, speeding the buffalo, but he couldn't catch up. He followed the old man day and night, and when the buffalo fell, he went on foot. The old man didn't stop and kept going forward. And he also didn't stop. He didn't want to sleep, nor eat, nor drink. The king followed the old man, and they walked for many days. They walked through forests, sands, and across the mountain, and they walked through the great waters and rivers without getting their feet wet. They went into heat and cold and storm and walked for many days and through many lands. Then they went through many villages and among different people, but these people didn't see them, even in the daylight. The king followed the old man and still couldn't catch up with him. And he lost track of days and didn't know whether it was spring or autumn. They walked for a long, long time, and the king became old and grey and bent over and naked. And one day they entered a city where there were no people, only dead bodies lay on the streets. And then the old man disappeared. The king kept on going forward because he couldn't stop. And he heard that someone was following him. When he turned around, he saw himself, young and dressed in royal dress. Then he went on and no longer turned around, for he was very frightened. And so they went and went and went. And this is what I heard from the grey-haired fly.